Hey there, thanks for being here. I want to talk to you today about how service-based businesses get found on Google
To attract more clients and get more sales.
without relying on social media. If you're like me, you'd rather run 10 miles on high heel shoes than posting on social media. Welcome to my world. So, I'm Morgane, sales copywriter and SEO specialist, helping service-based businesses get found on Google and attract more clients locally and or globally without relying on social media. So whether you have a brick and mortar, like an office, or you work from home with online people from all over the world. You're posting daily right now using social media, but you're still not getting as many sales as you'd like. And maybe you're paying a monthly fee for ads, but the day you stop paying, everything collapses. That was the case for one of my clients. He saved 180 euros per month in ads with the solution that I set up for him. I want to share with you the 3 simple steps to get Google working for you. Step number 1, you're going to claim your digital real estate. The goal is to occupy as much online space as possible so that when someone searches for an expert like you, they find you. So what does that mean? That means you're going to set up your profiles on Google My Business, on ABC, which is the equivalent of Google My Business, but for Apple Business Connect ABC. It's brand new. And if you don't have a brick and mortar, like if you work from home and you work essentially online, you will have to gauge whether or not you want your physical address to appear on Google and your phone number as well, but you have a way to hide that. And you're also going to set up social media profiles. So I know you might be thinking, well, isn't that paradoxical because you just said it's without relying on social media? Yes, indeed. But creating a social media profile that is optimized and is just basically sitting there for people to find you and posting daily is 2 different things, right? So I always say to my client, create a Facebook page, an Instagram profile, a LinkedIn profile, and if you want, TikTok or whatever else you want, or X/Twitter. Optimize it so that people who find you know how to get from A to B. Like, what is the next step to work with you, right? So you can post your phone number, your freebie, if you have a freebie, whatever it is. The goal is that people get out of social media into your online world, right? So what you can do today, complete your Google My Business and ABC profiles, add photo if it's relevant, and you can always add a picture of yourself if you don't have a brick and mortar, right? And get your 5 first reviews. And then you're going to create or update your social media profiles with calls to action so that people can get off social media into your DMs or your email list, whatever you want them to do. Here are some of my clients' results. In less than 20 days, my client, who is a vet, had 90% plus visitors. And during month 2, as you can see here, between the 2nd of July and the 1st of August, this is one of the most recent examples, he had 77% plus visitors, plus 150% clicks to call him directly, and plus 17% contact from his contact form, and 100% growth in, this means click to show the map on Google Map. Step number 2, you're going to use the words that your clients actually search. So you're going to think like your clients and ask yourself, what would they type to find someone like me? So that's what I call the best friend test. People who need a lawyer, they wouldn't type trusted legal partner in dispute resolution. They type divorce lawyer in the name of their town or divorce lawyer near me, which is also why it's important to set up your Google My Business, because the near me, Google will know where they are. And with your Google My Business, Google will know where you are. So Google is like, hey, here is the website of this lawyer who is actually near you. And even if you're 100% online, there are ways to do that as well. And people who look for a life coach don't type transform your life with your trusted life coach. They type coach to improve work-life balance because they already are in the mindset that like they already know they need a coach, right? But if they don't know they need a coach, they're going to type how to improve work-life balance. In that case, you could always write a blog about how to improve work-life balance. And so you give a few tips and you showcase your expertise and put a call to action so that they can work with you. They know what to do to work with you. So what you can do today is type your service on Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever search engine you are using. I talk about Google because that's the most common one, right? But whatever you're using, just use that and see the results that are coming up. Then you're going to check out your competitors' websites and see what they are doing. Like, what are they putting on their websites? And now that you have this new awareness with what I've just shared, you can see where you can improve, how you can differentiate yourself compared to your competitors. And some of my clients' results. So one of them had a lady reach out to him after seeing his interview 5 years ago. She didn't remember his full name. She didn't remember much, just that the demo he had made in his interview had worked. So she just remembered his first name and his title. And because his website was optimized and he had the right keywords, he was speaking his client's language, she was able to find him and finally get the help she had been looking for 5 years after. So you see how important that is. Step 3, make Google trust you. So consistent business information and consistent messaging everywhere, like websites, directories, social media. You also have backlinks. So backlinks are actually other high quality websites linking back to yours, like collabs, guest blog posts, or directories. Also, like I was saying, I really, really recommend a blog and quality content on your website. So a blog doesn't mean that you have to post a blog per week for the rest of your life or a blog per month forever. Just a few strategic blog posts that answer the most common questions that people usually have. So you can start with a series of 5, for example, and update anytime you want. Like maybe in 2 years, the industry will have changed and people will come up with new questions. So you can adjust. And this is also a way to make your website AI friendly. More and more people are using ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude AI, you name it. So your website needs to answer the most common questions that people type in so that the AI, the robots, can recommend your website. That's also what I did for my clients. Now his website is recommended by AI. Client result, a mental health specialist. Before, he had had his website live for 3 years. It wasn't doing anything for him. Now he gets prospects and bookings from Google, and he is also selling his books through a system that I set up for him. And he said, I can focus on my clients knowing this part of my marketing runs on its own. Another client she recently started a blog and she had an increase of 255% impressions. Impressions are the number of times your website is coming up in search result for this specific topic that your blog or your website is talking about. So one quality blog post in only 17 days after publishing it, she had plus 255% more impressions. That's 255% more chances to be noticed by her clients, right? People who are interested in what she has to offer. And this, yes, you can say SEO is more in a long-term strategy, but with the right tools and the right way of doing it, you can see that in between 15 to 20 days, you already start seeing an increase in visitors and impressions and bookings. So to summarize, you're going to occupy as much online space as possible. You're going to use common language, the one people are using to talk to their best friends, and make Google trust and love you through relevant content and quality connections from other websites. So collaborations, directories, if you go on someone's podcast as well, or guest blog post, all of that. Make sure you have their websites linking back to yours. And you can do the same in return as well. So now that you know all of that and you have a few steps to take, the next step is you can download my free website audit checklist to find out more specifically where your website needs improvement and how to fix it. The link is in the description, and you can also book your free strategy call if you want help implementing it faster. I can do that for you. We talk about a strategy and we get you noticed, found on Google, and loved by Google so that you can get more clients and more sales. And let's take it from there. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. And until then, take care. Bye.